Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Lexus Velodrome. We're so glad you are here in the house or watching at home on Facebook or YouTube. We've got a great night of racing ahead of us with Saturday Night Rumble number 72. That means that we have done 72 of these races over the course of the last 6 years. And next week, we'll be celebrating our 6th anniversary with a 2-day out back here. But tonight, we're going to have a little bit of rocking and rolling with our young juniors, all kinds of great racing. We want to thank our sponsors right to begin with, Meade Lexus of Southfield, Meade Lexus of Lakeside, and Germain Lexus of Ann Arbor. We also want to point out that we are USA Cycling Center of Excellence, and thank one more time the Children's Foundation and the Rafa Foundation for being generous supporters of our youth program all these years. So as we get this show underway, I'm going to introduce you to the guy that's going to tell you everything that's going on here tonight on the track and elsewhere, the best bike race announcer on the planet, John Walden Hughes.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Lexus Velodrome. This is Saturday Night Rumble number 72. We're about to get underway. We got a big night of racing going on. Like we said, right up front, we got our young juniors about to roll off the line. Let's see what we got underway for tonight. We got a junior 2-mile chase race, elite chase race, semi-pro B and A chase races, then some elimination races, into a Madison, and finish it out with some points races. So we're going to let our chief official, Bruce Carlson, talk to these juniors and get our raceway on tonight here in the Lexus Velodrome in downtown Detroit. This is Mad Track Cycling.
Riders, this is a 20-lap scratch race. 20-lap scratch race. If you're all together when you come around, we'll have a single bell to get the race started. Riders ready?
All right, and they're rolling. That's Sawyer Colleen on the front. Cormac Leary sitting in second. Jack Leary in third. Lily Ofak in fourth. Xavier Ofak in fifth. Everett Jankowski in sixth. At the back is Julian Jankowski. They got 20 to go in the first race of the night. 20 to go for these juniors. Colleen pulls up. Leary takes over. So a little bit about the Lexus Velodrome. It's 166 meters. That's about 1/10 of a mile. It's 15-degree bankings in the straightaways, 50-degree bankings in the turns. This whole facility was paid for by an angel donor at no cost to the city of Detroit, no cost to the taxpayers. This is a nonprofit run by the Detroit Fitness Foundation. Our goal is to get one of these young juniors into the Olympics, and this is the future of cycling right now on the track. As Jankowski pulls through, and Julian Jankowski now to the front. We got a couple sets of siblings out there. Got the Jankowskis, the Learys, and the Ofaks. And then we got Colleen. Sawyer Colleen just set a national record last Thursday night for his age group 9 through 10. Fastest 9 and 10-year-old at a 500-meter sprint in the country, actually ever set by a U.S. rider, is Sawyer, who's on the front of the track right now. We got a lot of fast racing going on tonight. Make sure you go check out K-Dubs right outside. You can order online and she'll message you when your food's ready. We also got the bar right here in the infield. Come on down, say what up to JoJo, get a White Claw, or whatever else drink you'd like. As Colleen back to the front, he pulls up. Cormac Leary setting that tempo. Everett Jankowski says, I don't want to do any work. He pulls up early. 13 to go for these riders, 13 to go. If you're watching at home, let us know where you're watching from. Make sure you push that like button, push that share page. All right, 12 to go for these juniors, 12 to go for these juniors. Uh-oh, Bruno's in the house. Hey, what up, Bruno? What up, Henry? What up? What up, Skinny? All the regulars showing up here, right to the bar, then to the suite. That's what I like to see. All right, Lily Ofak on the front, 11 to go, 11 to go. We're back next week with another 2-day on Friday and Saturday night. We got the fastest riders from around the country coming in, a couple national champions coming to race on the track. All right, riders, we got 10 to go. 1 mile to go. 1 mile to go. On the front, Jack Leary. Leary shoulder checks, pulls up the track. Sawyer now to the front of the pack. 9 to go for these riders. 9 laps to go. Who's going to take the win in the first race of the night? These young juniors going at it. Julian Jankowski on the front. He looks over, pulls up. Now it's Xavier Ofak overtaking that front position. Xavier Ofak sitting on the front, controlling the tempo. 8 to go for these riders, 8 laps to go. Who's going to take the win? Jack Leary on that wheel. Cormac Leary going all the way to the back. Xavier Ofak trying to close down that gap as Sawyer Colleen setting that tempo. Everett Jankowski pulling through. Now Lily Ofak to the front. 6 to go, riders. 1,000 meters to go. We got 1,000 meters to go. The Leary brothers at the front, pulling up as Cormac Leary. Let's see if anyone makes a move. If I was Sawyer, I would probably attack. Sawyer to the front. There's a lot of confusion at the back. 5 to go for Sawyer. Sawyer now pulls up. Julian goes with him. Lily to the front. LaDonna Duhart watching. What up, Sheena Hughes? Matt Giddings. David Austin Grant watching in Arizona. 4 to go for these juniors. Julian Jankowski up high. Looking for that position. Sawyer Colleen out of the saddle. And to the front goes Julian Jankowski. He's got 500 meters to go, but here comes Cormac Leary and Sawyer Colleen. Sawyer Colleen set the national record for 500 meters. This is what he does. He's going to see 2 to go at the line, 2 to go at the line. Julian Jankowski needs to hold his line. And up over the top goes Sawyer. Sawyer ripping it up. Look at that acceleration. Pulling away. Cormac Leary, Jack Leary trying to close it down. They're going to be 1 to go, 1 to go. Can Sawyer stay away? He's got about a 6 bike length gap. Cormac Leary trying to close down the gap, but look at that move from Sawyer Colleen. Colleen in that arrow position all the way to the line. And the winner of the first race of the night, Sawyer Colleen. Second, Cormac Leary. Third, Jack Leary. Fourth, Everett Jankowski. Fifth, Julian Jankowski. Sixth, Xavier Ofak. And seventh is Lily Ofak. All right, let's make some noise for those juniors. Put your hands together. Out there working hard. First race of the night, first race of the night. This is Saturday Night Rumble number 72. We want to thank our sponsors. Mead Lexus of Lakeside, Mead Lexus of Southfield. Germain Lexus of Ann Arbor as we get Sawyer Colleen to the line.
Sawyer Colleen, nice job. Do you remember how fast you went a couple Thursday nights ago?
No,
You don't remember the record you set?
I do, but
You do, but you can't say it right now. You're out of breath. This kid did 500 meters in 41.999. It's a national record. For how old are you?
10.
10 years old. Let's hear it for Sawyer Colleen, and he won the first race tonight.
All right, now up to the rail. This is our elite junior field, We got 5 riders who flew in from all around the country. They're on the U.S. Junior National Road Team. First time on the track was Tuesday or Wednesday for most of them. Now they're out here racing in the elite race. We have a gear restriction in this race of 88 inches. It's an 88 gear inch restricted race. We have pretty much this whole group is elite juniors, except for Brennan Leary, Derek Savage, and Tim Bober. Bober and Savage are both really old. Leary just slightly older. And we got on the front, we got Joaquin Garzon. Sitting in second, that's Enzo Hincapie. Then we got Jack Dimer. On his wheel, Caden Budd. I can't see who it is. Then we've got, is that Gray? Gray Barnett. Behind him is Peyton Burchell. Then we've got Cameron Coleman, Patrick Leary, Brendan Leary, Cash Adamski, Tim Bober, and Derek the Savage at the back of the pack.
Riders, this is a 30-lap scratch race. 30-lap scratch race. If you're all together when you come around, there'll be a single bell to get the race started. Riders ready?
All right, and here we go. Joaquin on the front, won the Tour St. Louis Omnium Pro time trial. Also won the St. Louis Omnium Pro Crit. Lots of big wins. Third place in some races over in Belgium. Sixth place at the Junior National Championships for 17, 18-year-olds. As he pulls up, Jack takes over the front of the pack. First place at the Tour of Plainfield, 5-time triathlon national champ. Caden Budd pulling two. First place on stage 5 at Tour Liberty. First place at the European Kermesse. 3 stage wins at the Intelligentsia Cup, Cat 2, as the front of the pack. That's Enzo. I believe that's Enzo. No, that's not. That's Peyton. All these matching jerseys make it really fun. Peyton, 2 times Crit national champion. First place at the 2022 Downer Groves Junior Race. Overall Omnium winner at the Mobile Cycling Classic Pro in the 1-2-3 group. As Brendan Leary starts to pick up the tempo. Leary picking it up. The rest of these riders looking for a wheel to jump onto. Enzo Hincapie, 2-time Junior National Road Champion, 1-time National Crit Champion. That's a lot of national champions right now in the front of the pack. That's Cash Adamski out of Detroit. Cash Adamski, the current Team Pursuit National Champion, is Jack Dimer closing down that gap. Onto the wheel, Caden Budd chasing down along with Joaquin. On their wheel is Cameron Coleman and Peyton. Everybody looking for a wheel to jump onto. At the back of the pack is Tim Bober. Now Joaquin making a move. Joaquin Garzon pulling up the front. Cameron Coleman going with him. 21 to go. It's a lot of race left to go. Coleman says, I'm going to sit up. Peyton looks like he wants to make a move over the top. Everyone's looking for who's going to make that first jump. Caden now to the front. Caden pulls up. Enzo Hincapie to the front. He pulls through. Peyton taking over that front position. Coleman pulls up, leaving the gap for Gray to pull through. Peyton still chasing down Joaquin. Joaquin feeling that light gear with 19 to go. Multinational champions on the track right now. Joaquin really making it work. We got a split in the group. Split in the group. Let's see what happens here as they regroup. Peyton still to the front. 18 to go, riders. 18 laps to go. Tim Bober pulls up in the middle of the field. Peyton still pulling through. Now Gray to the front. Gray Barnett, 15-16 national time trial champion, 4-time national medalist, 3rd individual at the overall in the Tour de l'Ain in France. A lot of big results for these riders, especially that rider on the front. Sitting in 2nd place now out of Detroit is Patrick Leary. Got Patrick Leary and Brendan Leary. Pulling around is the 15-16 national time trial champion. Kid's got legs as the rest of the group sitting in. Patrick Leary pulls up. Now we got Brendan Leary to the front. Brendan Leary shucks his shoulder. He pulls through. Cash Adamski pulls up. Jack Dimer goes with him. Cameron Coleman up front. Shoulder check, riders. Make sure you're shoulder checking. And here we go. Enzo Hincapie making a move off the front. Going with him is Joaquin. Let's see if Joaquin ramps it up. 13 to go, just over a mile to go. Tim Bober going with these two. Tim Bober, the veteran pro rider out here. Tim Bober, can he make it work? Bober trying to get on this junior national team as Bober's going off the front. Who's that with them? Hincapie and Bulber. They're teamed up later on. Closing it down is Caden Budd. Peyton on the wheel. Peyton Burchell chasing him down as Bulber pulls up. Caden Budd now to the front, picking it up. 11 to go, 11 laps to go. Eyes up, riders. Do not overlap wheels. Do not overlap wheels. We got a mile to go. 1 mile to go in this bike race, riders. Chasing back on is Joaquin as Caden Budd's riding away off the front. Can he stay away for these last 9 laps? He's got 9 laps to go. Patrick Leary and Brendan Leary trying to chase him down. Brendan Leary slightly overlapping that wheel. Now Brendan Leary making a push for it. Here goes Cash Adamski. Adamski on the pedals. Jack Dimer trying to close it down. Cameron Coleman sitting up. Caden Budd now to the front with Brendan Leary overtaking that position. Chasing him down Cash Adamski. Adamski needs to get up and over. Caden Budd checks his shoulder. He pulls up. Let's see if he jumps out of the wheel of Adamski. Onto that wheel. And we got 3 riders. Whoa, Adamski having to go up high. Adamski making a move. That's a lot of time left to go. He's got 7 to go. 7 to go. Can Cash Adamski ride away? Everyone looking for a wheel to jump onto, but here comes Tim Bober. Bober says, I don't think so, juniors. I'm going to make him work for it. Tim Bober ramping it up as Cash Adamski goes off the front. Caden Budd looking for a spot. 5 to go. 5 to go for Adamski. Here goes Bober over the top of Budd. Cash Adamski off the front. Cash Adamski trying to show off at his hometown track. Can he stay away? Tim Bober on it. 4 laps to go. That's a lot of time left. Here comes Brendan Leary. Leary on the pedals. Caden Budd trying to chase down Bober. Bober has to stay on it. Adamski's got 500 meters to go at the line. 500 meters to go at the line. Let's go, Bober all the way. Adamski on the front. Cash Adamski is going to see 2 to go at the line. 2 to go at the line. Caden Budd, Brendan Leary, Peyton Burt, and Enzo Hincapie. Enzo Hincapie coming up. Oh, hold your line, riders. Hold that line. Coming down low is Peyton. Enzo coming over the top. Gray going with him. Jack on the wheel. Brendan Leary went from second place to the back of the pack. Here we go. We got 1 to go. Can Tim Bober stay away? Off the front, Cash Adamski. Bober's got to go. Let's go, Bober. Don't let him catch you. Here comes Hincapie. Hincapie and Gray trying to catch Bober. And first place is going to Cash Adamski. Second place to the line is going to go to, Bober, then Gray, then Hincapie, then Patrick Leary, Jack Dimer, Peyton Burke, Brendan Leary, and Cameron Budd. All right, what a race out there. And give it up for the winner out of Detroit, Cash Adamski. Making that early move, able to stay away. Big push by Adamski. All right. Second race of the night. We still got a lot more to go. Remember, we're back next weekend, Friday and Saturday night, for our 2-day races. We got some fast talent out here tonight, but next weekend, even faster. And here's Cash Adamski.
Cash Adamski, nice job out there. Have you had a good week with the juniors?
Yeah, it's been real fun coming out every day.
So Cash raced with and worked with the juniors that are on the national junior road team. So that was a new challenge for you, huh?
Yeah, they kept me busy out here.
We're very proud of our hometown, homegrown Cash Adamski, winner of the first race tonight. All right.
All right. All right, this is our Semi-Pro B. We got a 2-mile chase race. If you're watching from home, let us know. What's up, Lance Abshire? Good luck at your job interview next week. Matt Giddings wants to bring back the 88-inch gear limit for the 2 days. I agree, Matt. As long as I'm not racing in them, let's keep it going. Tim Bober getting some love from his family. Tim Bober is able to stay away for second place. Look at that, Bober.
Riders, this is a 20-lap scratch race. 20-lap scratch race. If you're all together when you come around, there'll be a single bell to get the race started. Riders ready?
All right, and they're rolling. We got Rocco Rulin out there, Eric Buckhav, Chris Fisher, Melanie Chu, and a couple new riders. I think that's Chance Bockenstedt at the back of the pack. And Brian Blackwell. Blackwell, I think, out of Indy. Can't quite remember. I know he told me he was from somewhere. He's raced here our last 2-day race. Blackwell on the front. This is a 20-lap race, first race of the night for these riders. Chris Fisher overtaking the front position. Good to see Melanie back out here. She got took out by another rider a couple of weeks ago, but she's back. Eric Buckhav, Mr. Thursday Night, on the front of the pack. As Chu overtakes the front position. All right, riders. Bockenstedt out the front, he pulls up. Sweet Dolan. Blackwell overtaking that first position. Everyone keeping a pretty tempo. They know they got quite a few races to go tonight. Keep that energy high. No one wants to be on the front for too long. When you're sitting on the front, you are doing a lot more work than the riders behind you. You're doing the rider on the front's doing about 30% more work than the rider sitting on their wheel. Also, the lower you ride on the track, the less distance. So the black line is the fastest line around the track. When you ride at the blue line, you're riding about an extra 40, 50 feet per lap. About 10% longer on each lap when riding at the blue line. Oh, and make sure you get out front. Kristen's Taco, sorry, K-Dubs. I almost called it the old name. K-Dubs got the food truck out front. Get you hooked up. I highly suggest the chicken shawarma. It's awesome. You can order online, or you can just walk out front and order it. That works too. Buckhav back to the front. Now Melanie Chu opening up a gap. Chance having to close it down. Chu holding the black line. 10 to go, riders. We got 1 mile to go, 1 mile to go. All right, 9 to go for these riders. 9 to go at the line, 9 to go at the line. Buckhav pulls up, Rocco Rulin to the front. Whoa, hold that line, riders. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Make sure you're shoulder checking. Melanie Chu hanging just off the back of the pack. 7 to go, 7 to go. Chase overtaking the front position. See how long he stays out there. All right, riders, they're going to see 6 to go. We got 1,000 meters to go. Let's make some noise for these riders. Put your hands together. The more noise you make, the faster they go. Eric Buckhav to the front. Rocco Rulin sitting in second. Let's see what Rulin does. Rocco Rulin pulls up. Now Chris Fisher. Fisher pulling through. Fisher pulls up. Chance now on the wheel. Chance shoulder checks. He's trying to get off the front. 4 to go, riders. Chance shoulder checking. Waiting to go, waiting to go. There's going to be 3 to go at the line, 3 to go at the line. My suggestion is to go now, Rocco. Let's see what happens. Chance now picking up the tempo. They're going to see 2 to go at the line, 2 to go at the line. Chance pulling up, hold your line. Blackwell now ramping up the pace. Let's go, Buckhav, up and over, all the way, all the way. They're going to hear the bell on the next lap. Hold that line, riders. You got to get over. Here comes Rocco Rulin. Whoa, don't fit underneath. Rocco Rulin picking up the tempo all the way, all the way. Can he hold him off? Rocco Rulin going for it all the way, and the winner of the first race for these Semi-Pro B, it's going to go Rulin, Buckhav, Blackwell, Fisher. They can't go onto the apron going that fast. You cannot pass underriders. We're going to give an official warning to Chance Bockenstedt for passing underneath, for coming underneath a sprinter in the sprinter's lane. Let's get Rocco Rulin to the line. Make some noise for him, Rocco Rulin.
Rocco Rulin, our favorite rider from Canada. Congratulations. Nice job out there. How'd it feel?
Not too shabby.
Not too shabby. You've been working hard to get a W out here.
Always, always.
Always, always. And where are you from?
Windsor, Ontario, just right across the river.
Right across the river and coming to the Lexus Velodrome to race and train. Thanks you, Rocco. Good job out there.
Rocco Rulin taking the W.
Got it.
Make sure you come on down to the bar. Get yourself some drink. As we got our semi-pro A group up there. On the front, we got Brian Jankowski. Sitting in second, Drew Laird. Third place, Johnny Blazovic. Then we got Blake Beto. I believe that's Wojtek Linkowski sitting on Beto's wheel. Michael Hartrick up next. Oh, Doug Durdowski back here. Justin Killeen saw Sawyer win it. Justin, can you take the W just like Sawyer did? On his wheel. I'm guessing that's Kurt Trump, is that correct? Can't see the number. And at the back, Brandon Carbomb.
Riders, this is a 30-lap scratch race. 30-lap scratch race. If you're all together when you come around, we'll have a single bell and get the race started. Riders ready?
All right. And they're off. This is going to be a 30-lap chase race. Uh-oh, Joey Slugs is in the building. You need your real estate. You need to sell a house. Go see Mr. Irvington. Get you hooked up. What up, bud? All right, Blazovic to the front. Beto pulls up. Glinkowski out of Chicago on the front of the pack. Checks his shoulder, he pulls through. Now it's Mike Hartrick. Doug Durdowski out of the Lansing area, sitting in second place. Hopefully see him back here a bunch this summer. Durdowski picking it up. Justin Killeen says, I don't want to do all that work. And he still does, closes down that gap. Kurt Trump going with him. Brendan Carbomb. Carbomb, multi-time national champion in the sprint competition. Now doing these endurance events. Durdowski setting that tempo. If you're watching at home, let us know we're watching. Hey, Vanessa Smith, why is Donald not here? Durdowski pulls up, Killeen pulls up, Kurt Trump pulls up. Make sure you're shoulder checking, riders. Don't overlap wheels. Jankowski pulls up, Drew Laird now to the front. Drew Laird setting that tempo. Eyes up, riders, eyes up. Blazovic closes, drops in that gap for Kurt Trump. Durdowski trying to close down that wheel. Slightly slowing up. Eyes up, riders. Now Blake Beto trying to get on that wheel. Down to the black line, riders. Let's keep it down to the black line. Brendan Carbom trying to get his own workout in as Mike Hartrick ramps up the tempo. Now Durdowski to the front. We got 5 riders off the front, 5 riders off the front, 3 chasing, 1 chasing solo. On the front, that's Blake Beto. Beto pulling through. Blazovic pulls up. Now Jankowski to the front. Carbom in that arrow position. Let's go, Carbom. They're sitting up. Come on, Carbom. Doug Durdowski setting that tempo. Shoulder checks, pulls through. Now Beto to the front. Blake Beto getting down, getting arrow. Blake Beto and Blazovic pulling away. Whoa, don't overlap wheels there, Jankowski. Off the front, let's go, riders, let's go. We got 2 off the front. Jankowski trying to get arrow, trying to chase him down. Jankowski made it up there. We got 3 riders off the front, 3 riders off the front. Durdowski and Hartrick got to close down that gap. Blake Beto with 15 to go, 15 to go. Blazovic pulls through. Blazovic pulls up. Now Beto. All the way, all the way. We got 13 to go, 13 laps to go. This group has blown up. We got 3 on the front with 2 chasing. Jankowski pulls through. Now Blazovic back to the front. Eyes up, riders, eyes up. Beto going, oh, hold that line. 11 to go, riders, 11 laps to go. Blake Beto lining it up. Let's see what happens. Brian Jankowski now to the front. Blazovic going with him. Looks like they're going to lap these other 2 riders. Let's see if they join in with them. 9 to go, riders. 9 laps to go. Let's make some noise for these racers. Put your hands together. Blazovic sitting on the wheel for a second. 8 to go, 8 to go, 8 to go. They're going to go up and over. Hold your line, Drew Laird. Stick, stick, stick. You cannot sit on a lapped rider's wheel. The lapped riders can join in, though. Blazovic pulls up. 7 to go, 7 to go. We still got Durdowski and Hartrick chasing to catch on. That slowdown they just did might have cost them the race. Beto to the front. 1,000 meters to go. We got to whoa, hold that line, riders. Stay on the track there, Johnny. 1,000 meters to go. Whoa, it's getting wild out here. Here we go. Jankowski off the front. Jankowski gonna kilo him. Can Jankowski stay away? Off the front with 5 to go. Brian Jankowski making a move. Blazovic and Beto got to chase him down. Jankowski coming over the top. 4 to go, 4 to go. Blake Beto trying to chase him down, but Jankowski's going to see 500 meters at the line. Beto chasing him down all the way, all the way. Beto coming up and over. Whoa, hold that line. Here we go. Blake Beto to the front. Jankowski, can he hold off for second place? There's going to be 2 to go at the line. 2 to go. Blake Beto off the front. Beto trying to lap these riders. Blazovic trying to get over Jankowski. Jankowski trying to hold him off. 1 to go for Beto. 1 to go for Beto all the way. He's got to go up and over all these lapped riders all the way. It looks like Beto's going to get the win. Second place, who's it going to be? Is it going to be Blazovic or Jankowski? Jankowski trying to hold off Blazovic. Blazovic trying to get over the top. It's going to be close at the line. It's going to be, Jankowski in second. Third to Blazovic. Fourth going to Mike Hartrick. Fifth to Doug Durdowski. Sixth to Drew Laird. Seventh to Justin Colleen. All right, put your hands together. Make some noise. Going off early, and the winner of that race, Blake Beto. All right, next up. Next up, we have our elimination races. Let's get Blake Beto to the line.
Blake Beto, nice job. Whoa, got it? Congratulations. It's been a minute.
It's been a minute, yeah. It feels good to be out here racing.
We're glad that you're out here. Is this your first W out here?
Yeah, it is, yep.
All right, first W for Blake Beto. We're going to see more of that from him. Nice work.
All right, riders, so this race is the elimination. The way the elimination races work is we let the riders roll off the line. Normally they get 5 laps to get situated, but our young juniors, we do 3 laps. 3 laps under control. With 1 to go, we ring the bell. When we ring the bell, that means we're pulling a rider out. But we're gonna pull the last place rider. Whoever's rear wheel is the last one to cross the line will be pulled out and eliminated from the race.
Riders, this is your elimination race. Elimination race. If you're all together when you come around, it'll be 3 to go. First bell will be at 1, we pull at 0. Should be every other lap after that. No bell, no sprint. Get down to 2 riders at the end. It'll be 2 laps to go coming out of turn 4. Riders ready?
All right, and here they go. Sawyer on the front, won the first race of the night. Can he repeat here in the elimination race? We got riders as young as 9 years old racing in this race. This is pretty much, I think, 9 to 13-year-olds out there right now. Sawyer Killeen on the front. 3 laps to the first pole, riders. 3 laps till the first pole. At the back is Jankowski's, both Jankowski's. 2 to go. We're going to hear the bell on the next lap, bell on the next lap. I promise you, everyone, Tim Bober is wearing clothes. He has clothes underneath that jacket. All right, riders, pulling on the next lap, pulling on the next lap. Julian Jankowski trying to come over the top with Everett. At the back now is Xavier Ofak. Xavier Ofak in that dangerous position. Ofak looking for a way out. Can he get over the top of his sister? Holding that line is Julian Jankowski. Ofak going down low. Oh, there's not enough room, and it's going to be Ofak. Xavier Ofak, you are eliminated. Xavier Ofak, first one out. Julian Jankowski's got to get up and over the top of Lily Ofak, the only female racing in this race today, or in this group, excuse me. Lily Ofak on the pedal. She checks her shoulder. She sees Julian Jankowski. She knows she's got to get up and over Jack Leary. Julian trying to push way up high. It's a long way to go, 10% longer when you're at the blue line. And it's going to be Julian Jankowski. You are eliminated. Julian Jankowski making a push for it, but not enough time. Let's see here, Lily Ofak, what's she going to do? She's able to stay in the last 2 rounds. Can she get up and over? She's going to have to back off the pedals. She has to back off. Now she's going to have to accelerate over the top of Everett Jankowski. Everett Jankowski trying to get over the top of the Leary brothers. A lot of real estate to go. A lot of ways to go. Jankowski trying to push it. Lily Ofak down low, and it's going to be, Ofak, Lily Ofak, you are eliminated. Lily Ofak out on that round. Sawyer Killeen been setting the tempo on the front. Everett Jankowski now making a push. That means Cormac's got to get all the way up and over Jack. Now Cormac Leary in that dangerous spot. Everett Jankowski needs to go for it. Cormac picking up the tempo. He's got to come from the blue line. Everett getting pinched out, and it's going to be Everett Jankowski. You are eliminated. Nice race. Nice move by Everett, just not enough real estate left. Now Cormac Leary at the back. Sawyer Killeen been setting that tempo the whole race. Let's see if he can stay in. Cormac's got to get over Jack. Jack's got to get over Sawyer. Sawyer now picking up the tempo. Here comes the Leary brothers. Cormac trying to come over the top. Sawyer picking up that pace. Not a lot of room, and it's going to be Oh, Jack Leary, you are eliminated. Now Cormac Leary and Sawyer Colleen. Sawyer Colleen pulling a little bit away. We got 2 to go, riders. 2 laps to go. Sawyer on the front. Cormac at the back. Riding all the way down low on the track. We're going to hear the bell when they come around. Here we go. Sawyer out of the saddle. Cormac trying to get over the top. Shoulder to shoulder all the way. Sawyer still accelerating. Let's see who can get it at the line. Can Cormac Leary get over the top? Sawyer Colleen pushing it all the way to the line, and win number 2 on the night, Sawyer Colleen. Kid's got some legs on him. Michael Perez watching from California. His son was out here not too long ago doing one of our camps and then racing at the Junior National Championships. Watch out for the riders coming off the track. All right, let's get Sawyer to the line. We doing that? Hey, Christine. Hey, you getting Sawyer to the line? To the line, Sawyer, on this lap. Oh, is that little rider Colgrove over there? Look at that dude. Ready to rip it. Let's get a push bike on him. Let's go. Put him out there. All right, riders that are up at the rail, make sure you know your number, because I may call you out by your number since a lot of you got the same jerseys on and you look identical.
Another win for Sawyer Colleen. Okay, so I'm going to ask again, what'd you have for breakfast?
Oatmeal pancakes.
Oatmeal pancakes. That makes a winner. All right, let's hear it for Sawyer Colleen.
Riders, this is your elimination race. Elimination race. If you're all together when you come around, it'll be 5 to go. First bell will be at 1, we pull at 0. Should be every other lap after that. No bell, no sprint. We get down to 2 riders at the end. It'll be 2 laps to go coming out of turn 4. If a rider is way off the back, I will point to that rider. Riders ready?
All right, and they're rolling on the front. That's Detroit's own Cameron Coleman. Sitting in second, Cash Adamski. Then we have Enzo Hincapie, Peyton Burkell, Brendan Leary, Tim Bober.
5 to go, 5 to go.
Joaquin Medina Garzon, Derek Savage, Patrick Leary, Caden Budd, Gray Barnett, and at the back, Caden Budd. These riders, these out-of-town riders on the U.S. Junior National Road Team, fastest juniors in the country on the road, are all on the track. They all started riding the track on Tuesday night. Now we got them out here racing. That's what we do at the Lexus Velodrome. We develop bike riders. Joaquin way up top. Cameron in that dangerous spot at the back of the pack. Derek Savage down low. Savage. 2 to go, 2 to go. Derek Savage still chasing those junior aspirations. Enzo Hincapie in that dangerous spot down low. Cameron Coleman and Cash Adamski holding it with Gray Barnett at the front. Here comes the bell. Pulling on the next lap, riders, pulling on the next lap. Eyes up, eyes up. Wow, they're 5 across. Hold that line, riders. Make sure you hold your line. Savage at the back of the pack. Savage has got to get all the way over Caden Budd. Savage trying to go up high. Whoa, they're 5 across. And it's going to be, oh, Budd, Caden Budd. Caden Budd, you are eliminated. Derek Savage taking it to the wall. Jack Dimer trying to get over Joaquin. Joaquin now picking it up as Gray at the front, keeping that tempo up. Savage trying to push over Joaquin. Derek Savage out of Detroit. Whoa, he's all the way at the rail. Whoa, Savage trying to push it. And it's going to be Savage, Derek Savage, you are eliminated. Nice moves from Savage, scraping the handrail up there. Jack Dimer trying to get over the top of Patrick Leary. Patrick Leary and Cameron Coleman in a dangerous spot. Joaquin's got to get up and over. Joaquin Garzon trying to get over the top. Patrick Leary down low. Jack Dimer wants to go. Joaquin trying to get over Dimer all the way to the top. There's not enough time, but it's going to be Joaquin. Joaquin, you are eliminated. Joaquin Garzon, you are eliminated. Dimer now trapped in down low. Peyton at the back with Dimer. Peyton trying to hold Dimer in. Hold that line, riders. Hold your line. Peyton coming over the top. Now Leary at the back. Patrick Leary trapped in, and it's going to be Leary. Patrick Leary, you are eliminated. As Tim Bober setting that tempo at the front of the pack. Peyton Burkell trying to hold Jack Dimer in. Dimer trying to push his way out. Now Gray Barnett. Barnett needs to go. He was at the front, now he's at the back. He needs to get up and over Peyton. Jack Dimer trapped in. Dimer with nowhere to go. Gray with the big acceleration. It's going to be close at the line, and it's going to be, Jack Dimer, you are eliminated. Touching wheels with Cameron Coleman. Dimer with nowhere to go. Now Hincapie at the back of the pack, I believe. Sorry, no, that's Peyton. Hincapie still setting the tempo at the front. Peyton needs to get up and over Gray. Gray trying to push over Coleman. Coleman needs to go now. Cameron Coleman might get caught at the line, and it's going to be Gray Barnett. You are eliminated. Now Cameron Coleman trapped in along with Tim Bober. Tim Bober in that dangerous spot. Peyton Burkell needs to get over Coleman. Coleman needs to jump up and over Leary. Peyton now, the U.S. Junior National Crit Champion, making a move. Cameron Coleman, is he going to push up and over at the line? And it's going to be Cameron Coleman, you are eliminated. Cameron Coleman. Tim Bober down low in that dangerous spot. Bober needs to push his way out. Peyton Burkell, does he have another jump left in him? He needs to get up and over Brendan Leary. Tim Bober needs to push his way out. Cash Adamski and Enzo Hincapie holding them off. Peyton trying to go up high. Bober trying to stay in. It's going to be close, and it's going to be Peyton Burkell, you are eliminated. Now Bober really trapped in. Tim Bober has to push his way out. They're down to 4 riders. Enzo Hincapie at the front. Cash Adamski on his hip. Brendan Leary in the gray jersey and Tim Bober in the yellow. Bober knows he's trapped in. Leary needs to get over Adamski, and it's going to be an easy one. Tim Bober, you are eliminated. All under 23 riders on the track as Cash Adamski goes in the front, overtaking Hincapie. Brendan Leary going with Adamski. Hincapie trapped in. Let's see if Hincapie can push his way out. Brendan Leary making him work for it. Cash Adamski picking up the pace all the way to the line, and it's going to be, he was on the front for a while, but it's Hincapie, Enzo Hincapie. You are eliminated. Nice racing from Enzo Hincapie. And we're down to Cash Adamski and Brendan Leary. 2 to go, riders, 2 to go. Who is going to take the win in this race? Out of the saddle goes Adamski. Adamski picking it up. Brendan Leary on his wheel. Can Leary get over the top of Adamski? Brendan Leary picking it up. Let's see, all the way, riders. Let's go, make some noise for him. They're shoulder to shoulder, coming through turn 3. Can Brendan Leary get him? And at the line, the winner's going to be Brendan Leary. Great sprint to finish it off. Done quite a few elimination races out here. Give it up for Brendan Leary. All right. Semi-Pro B elimination race up next.
Brendan Leary. Good to have you back. Where you been?
Away.
Away. All right. So how'd that feel?
Not bad.
Not bad. You gonna do it again in the Madison?
Probably not.
Probably not. Well, we're really glad you're back. Let's hear it for Brendan Leary. Nice job on the elimination.
All right, once again, we want to thank our sponsors, Mead Lexus of Lakeside, Mead Lexus of Southfield, and Germain Lexus of Ann Arbor, as well as the Welland Company, the Children's Foundation, as we get the last of the riders up there. Remember, riders, make sure you know your number. Make sure you know your number. Getting our last minute information for these riders. Remember, riders, you cannot pass under. Do not create a hole where there is not one. That means don't try to push your way into a place where there is not enough room. Remember, the front of the pack is not really racing. The race is at the back of the pack. Make sure you're not overlapping wheels. Make sure you're shoulder checking. Here's our head official, Bruce Carlson.
Riders, this is your elimination race. Elimination race. If you're all together when you come around, it'll be 5 to go. First bell will be at 1, we'll pull at 0. Should be every other lap after that. No bell, no sprint. We get down to 2 riders at the end, it'll be 2 laps to go coming out of turn 4. If a rider is off the back, I will point to that rider. Eyes up and don't make a hole where there isn't. Riders ready.
All right, and they're rolling. And I like what this suite's doing over here. They're betting on the race. Come on over to the McFawn suite and bet on the race. That's what I'm talking about. Pick your rider, who's going to win. 5 laps, so these riders are pulled. Kurt Trump going all the way right to the front. Melanie Chu at the back of the pack. Rocco Rulin won the first race. Kurt Trump picking up the tempo. Wojtek Klinkowski going with him. 4 to go, 4 to go. All right, that's what I like to hear. These. Let's do a little bit of gambling here. Put some money on the game or on the race. You know, in Japan, there's tracks that do gambling on the Keirin racing, do over $1 billion a year in gambling on bike racing. Kurt Trump pulls up. Blackwell, whoa, hold that line, riders. Mr. Thursday night in that dangerous spot. Eric Buckhav at the back, Melanie Chu at the very back. Chu's got to get up and over Buckhav. Buckhav trapped in. Make sure you hold the line, riders. On the front is Wojtek Klinkowski. Melanie Chu trying to chase him down. Chris Fisher flicking his bike out of the way, and it's going to be Melanie Chu. You are eliminated. Give it up for Melanie. Only lady out there racing tonight. Buckhav needs to push his way out. Eric Buckhav at the back of the pack. Let's see if he can get over Blackwell. Hold that line, riders. Hold your line. Blackwell trying to get over Fisher. Buckhav coming all the way over the top. Let's go, Eric, all the way. Can Buckhav get him at the line? And it's going to be, oh, down low, Rocco Rulin. Rocco Rulin, you are eliminated. No one thought it was going to be Rocco. Hold that line, riders. Wojtek Klinkowski on the front. Kurt Trump on his wheel. Buckhav had a long lap there. He needs to get over Blackwell. Fisher trying to get over Trump. Blackwell pushing his way out, and it's going to be Buckhav, Eric Buckhav. You are eliminated. Hold your line, riders. Whoa, Blackwell trying to fit underneath. Blackwell needs to back off the pedals, get up and over Fisher. Fisher sitting in third. Kurt Trump coming over the top of Wojtek. Wojtek trying to hold him off. Blackwell looking for a place to go. Blackwell trying to come over the top. Don't think there's enough time, and it's going to be Blackwell. Brian Blackwell, you are eliminated. And we're down to 3 Masters riders. Kurt Tromp at the front, Wojtek Klinkowski at the back. All 3 of these riders out of town. Tromp and Klinkowski out of Chicago area. Chris Fisher out of the Cleveland area, I believe, maybe Cincinnati. Wojtek trying to get over the top. Fisher pushing it to the line. Chris Fisher's in another jump left in him. And it's going to be Chris Fisher. Chris Fisher, you are eliminated. And we're down to Wojtek Klinkowski and Kurt Tromp. These
2 to
guys
go.
drove here together. 2 to go, 2 to go. Right now they're fighting for who has to drive on the way home. Tromp at the back, Klinkowski at the front. Klinkowski checking his shoulder. 1 to go, 1 to go. Let's make some noise for these riders. Put your hands together. Wojtek Klinkowski on the front, Kurt Tromp at the back. Can Tromp get over the top of Klinkowski? Klinkowski trying to hold him off all the way to the line, and the winner's going to be Wojtek Klinkowski. All right, who won the bet? Down there, hey. You guys. Can't hear me. Yeah. Hey, down there. Who won? Who picked Wojtek Klinkowski for the winner down there? Only people that can't hear me. Anyway. Les Percheski watching from Mexico. Salvador Rojas Jr. Always good seeing your name on there. Roger Young letting us know that Hincapie's dad was a junior world medalist. A lot of people recognize that name. Let's get Klinkowski to the line. Wojtek Klinkowski to the line.
All right, Wojtek Klinkowski. He's been gone for a long time, but we're glad you're back. Congratulations on a nice win out there. How's it feel?
Thank you. Because I'm still surprised. So being old and on this track, that's very fine.
Being old and on this track is very fun.
Absolutely.
Well, he's also a great artist, but thank you, Wojtek. Glad you're out here. Nice W. Whoa, 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 whoa. You got it? Okay. You sure? Okay.
Riders, this is your elimination race. Elimination race. If you're all together when you come around, it'll be 5 to go. First bell will be at 1, we pull at 0. Should be every other lap after that. No bell, no sprint. We get down to 2 riders at the end. It'll be 2 laps to go coming out of turn 4. If a rider is off the back, I will point. Riders ready?
All right, our last elimination race of the night, and then we're getting into the Madison and points races. Pick it up, riders. Pick it up. Let's get it together. Jankowski at the front, Hartrick in second, Beto in third, Laird in fourth, Durdowski in fifth, Blazovic in sixth, and Colleen at seventh. We got our Madisons coming up pretty soon. Who's going to win this one? Blake Beto won the first race of the night for this group. On the front, position 1 down low, that's Brian Jankowski. Drew Laird, position 1 up high. Position 2 down low, Mike Hartrick. Position 2 up high, Ryan Jastrov's favorite spot is Blake Beto. As Dudowski and Blazovic at the top, trying to come right up and over. Colleen at the back wanting to go as well. 2 to go, we're gonna hear a bell on the next lap, bell on the next lap, eyes up, riders. Durdowski now to the front of the pack, overtaking the black line. Beto in that dangerous spot. He's got to get all the way over Blazevic. Blazevic needs to get over Colleen. Colleen trying to fit in. Colleen going down low. Beto pushing over the top. Colleen looking for a spot. Whoa, Drew Laird with a big push. It's going to be Colleen, Justin Colleen. You are eliminated. These riders going fast right off the rip as Blake Beto says, I'm not even messing with the back of the pack. Let's go right to the front. Beto on the pedals. Blazevic chasing him down. Hartrick and Drew Laird fighting it out. Drew Laird on the pedals. Drew Laird needs to get over Jankowski. Drew Laird, not enough time, and it's going to be Laird. Drew Laird, you are eliminated. Drew Laird. Setting that tempo at the front is Blake Beto, Johnny Blazevic in second, Doug Durdowski in third, Brian Jankowski in fourth. Now Michael Hartrick at the back of the pack. Hartrick needs to push up and over Jankowski. Hartrick looking to make sure he's the last one. Hartrick with the big push at the top of the track, pushing all the way to the line. It's going to be, Hartrick, Mike Hartrick. You are eliminated. Mike Hartrick out on that one. Jankowski trying to go over the top of Durdowski. Jankowski knows not at the back is not the place to be right now. Durdowski's got to get over Blazevic. Beto now getting a little bit of a draft off of Jankowski. Doug Durdowski looks back. He sees he's the last one. And it's going to be Doug Durdowski. You are eliminated. Good to see Doug back here racing at the Lexus Velodrome. Jankowski setting that tempo. Now Beto going up and over. Blazevic needs to go over as well. Let's see if Jankowski can hold him off. Jankowski needs to push on it all the way to the line. And it's going to be Brian Jankowski. You are eliminated. We're down to Beto and Blazevic. They're going to see 2 to go when they come around. Two to go, riders. 2 to go. Blake Beto on the front, Johnny Blazevic at the back. Who's going to take the win in the elimination race? These riders went 1 and 2 in the last race. Here comes the bell. Final lap. Oh, and going first is Blazevic. Blazevic with the early move. Can Beto get up and over the top? It takes a lot to get over the top here at the Lexus Velodrome. Beto got caught sleeping. Blazevic all the way to the line. And the winner of the elimination race is going to be Johnny Blazevic. All right, what a race. Johnny Blazevic making the smart move, going early, caught Beto sleeping, attacked, went down under, and got the win. Let's get Blazevic to the line.
All right, Johnny Blazevic. You brought your Croatian cheering team with you. Whoa, 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 whoa. Are you?
Without your help, I would have crashed.
Congratulations, nice win. How's it feel? You haven't been gone a while. Where have you been?
Croatia. I haven't won here in 2-3 years, so it feels really good to be back.
And you've been in Croatia all this time?
Croatia for about a year, and then Poland for another year. So.
Wow, I wondered where you went. Okay. Well, we're glad you're back. Congratulations. We'll look forward to more of this. You got it?
Give it up for Johnny Blazevic taking the W. Next up, we got a junior 3-mile points race. Once again, we want to thank our sponsors, Mead Lexus of Lakeside, Mead Lexus of Southfield, and Germain Lexus of Ann Arbor, as well as the Welland Company and the Children's Foundation. Shout out to USA Cycling for making us one of their center of excellences. I think that's how you'd say it. This is the Lexus Velodrome, downtown Detroit, racing put on by Mad Track Cycling. So the way this race works is we let them roll off the line. Throughout the race, you'll hear a few bells. When you hear bells, that means it's a sprint lap. Points are going to go 5, 3, 2, and 1. In finishing order, 5, 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna have 3 sprints in this race. Bruce, is the final sprint worth double or no? No. All right, so all the sprints are worth even points. Whichever rider accumulates the most points over those 3 sprints will win the bike race. Here's our head official, Bruce Carlson.
Riders, this is a 30-lap points race. 30-lap points race. Your bell laps are 21, 11, and 1. Points are 5, 3, 2, 1. No double points on the final sprint. If you lap the field, it's plus 10. If you get lapped by the field, it's minus 10. Riders ready?
All right, and they're rolling. Sawyer Colleen's won the last 2 races of the night. Can he round it out with this points race win? On the front, starting off, that's Julian Jankowski. He pulls up now. Everett Jankowski overtaking the front position. Xavier Ofak sitting in second. Make sure you check out K-Dubs out front. Got a food truck out front. We got a full bar in the middle here. We'll talk to JoJo or Seth, get you hooked up with some drink. Go ahead and put a couple drinks for the announcer on your tab. That is allowed. 100% allowed to do. Sawyer Colleen now pulls up. National record holder, Sawyer Colleen, I should say. Cormac Leary pulling up. Jack Leary to the front of the pack. Richard Robledo, watching from Manila, that's what I'm talking about. Richard Carson, Timbo de Glizzy, Globler Slice. Getting the shout out from Richard to Timbo. Hey, yeah, there we go. On the front, Colleen setting that tempo pace. We're gonna hear the first bell at 21. The first bell will be at 21. Next up is the Madison. We got the Madison, then a few more of these points races. Remember, we're back next weekend, Friday and Saturday night at 7:30 with one of our big 2 days. It's the Mad Track Cycling 6-Day Invitational. All right. Xavier Olfak to the front. He pulls up, 24 to go, 24 to go. Gonna hear the first bell at 21, first bell at 21. .22 to go at the line, 22 to go at the line. Whoop. Got one rider down, turn 4. All right, bell lap, bell lap. Sawyer coming over the top of Cormac. Cormac trying to hold him off. And points are gonna go Sawyer, Cormac, Jack, Everett. Sawyer, Cormac, Jack, and Everett. First sprint of the race. Julian Jankowski pulling through. Cormac Leary shakes his shoulder. He pulls up. Sawyer Colleen back to the front. $17 to go, 17 to go. Put your hands together for Xavier Ofak. Yeah. Took a spill, he's back up. Give it up for Xavier.
Thanks, will do.
Want to give a second to thank Brian Adams Sports Medicine. Brian Adams Sports Medicine out here supporting the Lexus Velodrome and Mad Track Cycling. Anytime there's a spill, if you need your bike fitted, best bike fitters in America, I won't even say Michigan, in the whole United States, we'll say the whole world, best bike fitters you can get done. Brian Adams Sports Medicine. Shout out to Will Caruso helping out as well. Will, you're supposed to be racing though. Lisi's got an excuse. 14 to go. We got another sprint at 11, another sprint lap at 11 to go. Julian Jankowski overtaking the front of the pack. So you got to ask him who, Dale, you got to ask him who won, who's been winning the bets. Sawyer Colleen to the front, 13 to go, 13 to go. Sawyer picking up the tempo. Ramping it up. He knows that a bell lap's coming up. Sawyer and Everett making a move. Cormac Leary needs to push over the top. Let's see if Julian Jankowski can hang out to get those points. Sawyer on the front of that arrow position. Julian trying to hold him off. Trying to hold off Jack Leary, and the points are going to go Sawyer, Everett, Cormac, Julian. Sawyer, Everett, Cormac, and Julian. Nice move by Julian. Stay on that pedal, Julian. All the way onto the wheel. Give it up for Julian Jankowski, the only one out there on 650C wheels, having to work even harder than the other riders. All right, we got one more sprint in this race. One more sprint for these junior riders. Remember to go down to the bar and buy a drink for the
the look on his face right now.
Our Elite Madison coming up next. Elite Madison coming up next. These riders from the junior national talent team, like I told you, we talked about earlier in the night, their first time riding the track was on Tuesday night, so of course we got them doing a Madison on Saturday night. We got 1,000 meters to go, riders, 1,000 meters to go. Sawyer Colleen in the lead, but Cormac with just enough points. If Sawyer gets no points, Cormac could get the win. Nave McGrath watching from Mumbai, India. Colleen to the front, Jankowski going with him. As long as Sawyer Colleen finishes in the top 4, he's going to win this race. The race is really for second place. Cormac Lear and Everett Jankowski. Whoever wins between those two is going to take second. Cormac sitting on the front right now. 3 to go at the line, 3 to go when they come around, 3 to go when they come around. And they're picking it up. Sawyer all the way on the pedals, coming over the top of Cormac Leary. They're shoulder to shoulder. Whoa, bumping elbows. Sawyer Colleen coming to the top. Now Jankowski trying to make a move. Can he get over Cormac Leary? Give some room. Stick, Lily, stick. They got to get up and over. Everett Jankowski's got to go with Sawyer. Here comes the bell. 1 to go, 1 to go. Sawyer Colleen on the front. Everett Jankowski's got to push it all the way to the line. Jankowski needs to finish all the way to the line. Here comes Jack Leary, and it's going to go to Sawyer, Jack, Everett, and Cormac. And Lily Ofak. Give it up for those juniors. Come on, make some noise for them. Put your hands together. Working hard out there all night long. We got some 9 and 10-year-olds out there.
Rob, Kevin, as I have trouble seeing right over there on it.
And let's get Sawyer Colleen to the line. Sawyer Colleen to the line.
I'll have to remember that. Sawyer won that, right? Of course. Well, Sawyer Colian, you're doing quite a job tonight. Are you tired yet?
Yes.
Yes. So you're done for the night now, right? 3 roses, 3 wins. Good job out there. What's next for you?
No idea.
You don't know. All right, let's hear it for Sawyer Colian. He's doing a great job out here tonight. He'll be
So
racing
Sawyer
the
not
Madison
only-
before you know it.
Not only did Sawyer win all the races tonight and just set a national record, last Saturday he came out here and rode with us. We did 1,000 laps on the track. We did 1,000 laps on the track. That's 100 miles. And 10-year-old Sawyer Colian did that 100-mile ride out here. Let me tell you something. It wasn't very fun. That's a lot of laps. A lot of G-forces. A lot of laps. Between all of us riders out here, we did over 15,000 laps. As we get all of our riders up to the rail, this is the Madison. The way this race works is we're gonna let the riders roll off the line. The riders at the black line on the home stretch will be the ones in the race. They're in the race. When they catch up to their partners who are riding above the blue line rider will dive down the track. They will grab each other by the hand in Madison exchange or sling their partner into the race. This is gonna happen about every other lap throughout this 80-lap race. Throughout the race, there's going to be points just like that points race. There's going to be bells just like that points race. When a bell rings, it means it's points on the next lap. Points are going to go 5, 3, 2, and 1. I know they've been betting all night. I've been saying it. They haven't heard me. The team with the most points at the end of the race will be the winners. Now, this is our premier event here at the Lexus Velodrome. Next week, you're going to see the fastest Madison riders in the country here Friday and Saturday night. So make sure you get your tickets. Come on down, watch the races in person, or as always, we live stream them all on Facebook and on YouTube. Way more fun to watch them in person. We got K-Dubs out front. Get yourself a chicken shawarma. It's amazing. Or a hot dog, or a Cuban. She's got a whole bunch of different sandwiches. All right, for 6 of these riders, this will be their first ever Madison. So we got Team Yellow, Enzo Hincapie. And Tim Bober. We got Gray Barnett and Brendan Leary. Joaquin Medina Garzon and Cameron Coleman. Team Blue, Peyton Burkell and Patrick Leary. And Team Green, Jack Dimer and Derek Savage. It's really anyone's race out there today. All these teams are pretty fairly matched. We teamed all the new riders with an experienced rider from our track. So here's our head official, Bruce Carlson.
Riders, this is an 80-lap Madison. 80-lap Madison. This is a training race. There's no gold medals, so act appropriately. Also, time your drop-ins so that your speed is matching the riders that are down in the race. So your sprint laps will be 61, 41, 21, and 1. Those are the bell laps. Your points are 5, 3, 2, 1. Double points on the final sprint. If you lap the field, it's plus 10. If you get lapped by the field, it's minus 10. Riders on the back straight, you must remain motionless till the riders on the front straight have completed their first lap. First few laps will be under control. That does not mean slow, it just means no attacks. Once everybody gets an exchange in, we'll have a single bell to take you out of control. Riders ready?
All right, and here we go. We're rolling off the line. This is the Madison Mad Track Cycling here in downtown Detroit at the Lexus Velodrome. Enzo Hincapie, his dad, former junior. Everyone's a former junior world medalist. Also race on the U.S. Postal team. Might recognize the name. Gray Barnett. Now we're taking the front position. Here comes our first exchange of the night. Patrick Leary and Peyton Burkell. Jack Dimer going over the top, and we got an exchange from Joaquin Garcon and Cameron Coleman. Right on back down to the black line. Here comes Cash Adamski coming in for Caden, Bud, and Derek Savage. So our new riders, riding great. Our experienced riders had everything backwards, so that wasn't very good. Spread it on in recovery riders. Now Tim Bober in for Enzo Hincapie. And Brennan Leary in for Gray Barnett. All right, riders, the race is out of control. The race is out of control. Let's spread it out on recovery. Spread it out on recovery, riders. Brennan Leary on the front, starting to pick up the tempo. Here we go. We got a lot of exchanges going on here. High exchange for the blue team. High exchange for the blue team. Black team with a really high exchange. I don't know what Cash Adamski's doing up there. There's a lot of confusion going on here. Whoa, Tim Bober having to go all the way up and over. Uh-oh. Yellow getting caught back in the confusion. Coming in hot. Enzo Hincapie coming in for Bober. Gonna have to give him a big push. Whoa, you gotta go over, Garcon, you gotta go over. He realized his mistake right off the bat. Hold your line, Brendan. Enzo Hincapie chase him down. Coming in hot, spread it out, Savage. You guys, come on. Savage and Leary, let's go. High exchange at the back of the pack for the green team. Leave some room, Savage, leave some room. Double exchange. Savage, you gotta leave some room. Black team missed their exchange. Come on, local riders, you know what to do. Tim Bober chasing him down. This is chaos. There's a lot going on right now. Off the front is Cameron Coleman. Coming in hot, coming in hot, coming in hot. Coming in hot, coming in hot. High exchange. Tim Bober grabbing his partner, throwing him in. Savage throwing in Jack Dimer. Caden Bud's out there in a double pull. Whoa, you gotta go over, you gotta go over. Peyton feeling that one. Enzo Hincapie making a move. Remember, this is the first time these riders doing it. All the local riders, what are you doing? Spread it out. Here comes Bober for Hincapie. Gray closing down that gap. Leary coming in. Gray coming in. About to throw in Leary. Now Tim Bober. Tim Bober taking a flyer. Brendan Leary going with him. Patrick Leary trying to chase him down. Cameron Coleman sitting on the pedals. Pick it up, Jack. Pick it up, Jack. Pick it up. Going too slow. Enzo Hincapie trying to get these first place points. Brendan Leary going for it. And points are gonna go yellow, gray, blue, and black. Brendan Leary coming in, or is Brendan Leary thrown in gray? Gray Barnett in the race. Off the front is Enzo Hincapie. Whoa. Joaquin On the wheel of Cash Adamski. Coming in hot, Cameron. Coming in hot. Coleman needs to chase down Adamski. Gray Barnett chasing down Tim Bober. Brendan Leary about to come in. Tim Bober on a double pole. Cash Adamski coming over the top. He sees the exchange happen from Patrick Leary as Tim Bober still in the front. Brendan Leary chasing him down. Bober setting that tempo. 55 to go. We got Team Yellow and Team Gray off the front. Black and blue chasing. Team Red and Team Green just off the back. Dimer looking for Savage. Enzo Hincapie now into the race. Enzo picking up the pace. Brendan Leary sitting on. As Patrick Leary's about to throw in Peyton. Peyton coming in. Caden Budd coming over the top. Peyton on the pedals. Chasing down Gray. Gray on the front. High exchange for, there we go. Nice exchange from Cameron and Cash. Going way up and down is Cash Adamski. Here comes the yellow exchange. Up and over, Peyton. Up and over. There we go. Nice move by Peyton. Here comes Bober, but off the front is Gray Barnett. Gray Barnett making a move. Cash Adamski needs to go with him. Peyton Burkell looking for Patrick Leary. Patrick Leary in the race. Coming in hot is Caden Budd now in the race. Patrick Leary going up high. Up and over. Brendan Leary setting the tempo on the front. Here comes Enzo Hincapie. 49 to go, 49 to go. Brendan Leary onto the wheel of Hincapie. Budd onto that wheel. We got 3 teams off the front, 3 teams off the front. Team Blue just barely off the back. Peyton Burkell about to close down that gap. Team Red and Team Green fighting hard to stay in this one. High exchange for the black team. High exchange for the black team. Peyton making the right move, going up and over. Now Gray Barnett making a move. Cash Adamski picking it up. Here comes Tim Bober. Bober, can he match that acceleration? Gray Barnett trying to get up there. Peyton having to go up high. Coming in hot. Watch out, riders. Coming in hot. Brendan Leary about to come in. 44 to go. 44 to go. Here comes Caden Budd. Caden Budd getting thrown in by Cash Adamski. Tim Bober trying to chase him down along with Brendan Leary. Coming in hot. Coming in hot. Enzo Hincapie about to be thrown in by Tim Bober. Let's see if Hincapie can close down that gap. Whoa, Savage, shoulder check, Savage. Hold your line, riders, hold your line. Now Enzo Hincapie on the pedals trying to chase down Caden Budd on a sprint lap. Here comes Cash Adamski. Hincapie's got to go over the top. Enzo Hincapie coming in. Cash Adamski trying to hold him off. They're shoulder to shoulder all the way to the line, and points are going to go. Team Black, Team Yellow. Team Gray, Team Blue. Cash Adamski going to keep the knife to their throats all the way, keeping the tempo high. Joaquin looking for Cameron Coleman. Coleman's in the race. Overtaking Team Green's Derek Savage. Savage sitting in. And it looks like we're going to get a little slowdown. Let's see if Brendan Leary and Patrick Leary can close down the gap. This may be just enough time. Eyes up, riders. Up and over, up and over. Jack Dimer coming in the race. Enzo Hincapie looking for Tim Bober. Tim Bober throwing in Hincapie. Now on the front, Jack Dimer. Dimer says, let's make these guys hurt. Coming in hot, Joaquin, coming in hot. Cameron Coleman throwing him in. Enzo Hincapie on the pedals. Dimer setting the fast tempo. Caden Budd on his wheel. Here comes Cash Adamski. Adamski coming in the race. In for the green team is Derek Savage. At the back of the pack is the yellow team. Tim Bober coming in.
Maybe. I don't have much
Team blue and silver chasing. Pedal, Cameron. Pick it up. Now Tim Bober trying to chase down Cash Adamski. Team black off the front. Team red and team green in no man's land. Here comes Hincapie for Bober. Off the front is Caden Budd. Caden Budd setting that tempo. Team yellow in the lead with 8 points. Team black in second with 6. Team silver in third with 5. Team blue in fourth with 3. And team red and green tied in 5th place. Enzo Hincapie on the wheel of Caden Budd. Here, up and over. Watch out, Savage. A lot going on in this race. Here comes Tim Bober. Bober on the wheel. Let's see what Bober does. He's going to sit on Adamski's wheel. Tim Bober's probably got the most Madison experience out of anyone out here. Cash Adamski playing some games, throwing his bike up and down the track, back to the black line. Bober says, hey, I'm going to make you work, Junior. Chasing just off the back, Team Gray and Team Blue. Brendan Leary in the race. Here comes Patrick Leary. Caden Budd coming in the race, 25. We got a sprint at 21. Sprint lap coming up at 21. Enzo Hincapie looking for Tim Bober. Tim Bober throwing in Hincapie. Jack Dimer trying to get back that lap. Working hard out there, Team Green's Jack Dimer. Dimer really on those pedals. Brendan Leary trying to close down that gap as well. Green and red are in no man's line, ineligible for the points. Here goes Hincapie, Enzo Hincapie going off the front. Cash Adamski chasing him down. Here comes Tim Bober. Tim Bober coming in. Cash Adamski over the top. We got points on this lap. Can Tim Bober stay away? But here goes Cash Adamski. Adamski flying down the track. Tim Bober's got to hold him off all the way to the line. Whoa! Cash Adamski having to go up high. And points are going to go yellow, black, gray, and blue. And Team Yellow overtaking the rest of the field. Here comes Enzo Hincapie. Are they going to keep the pressure on? Team Yellow and Team Black have lapped the field. We've got one sprint left. Final sprints were double points. It's going to be between Team Black and Team Yellow. Team Black and Team Yellow, who's going to get the win? These riders are all over the place. This race has blown up. Speed's really ripping out there as Team Blue. Look at that. Team Blue's back in it. Team Blue still on the lead lap. What about Blue? Did Blue gain a lap? Okay. I thought Blue was with the lead lap still. So the lead lap is Team Yellow and Team Black. Gray Barnett out of the saddle, chasing him down. Let's keep that pressure high on the front. Tim Bober. Shoulder check riders. We got 4 riders in the main group. Gray Barnett now picking up that pace. 13 to go in this bike race. 13 to go, riders. 13 laps to go. Who's taking the win? Whoa, it's getting dicey out there. We got a double exchange from Black and Blue. Oh, triple exchange. Look at that, like pros. They learned how to do the Madison 2 days ago. These riders already got it down. Tim Bober talking to Enzo Hincapie. They're talking strategy out there. Hold your line, riders, hold your line. No one wants to be on the front. Team Black and Team Yellow, leaders on the track. Spread it out on recovery, riders. Spread it out on recovery. On the front, Caden Budd. Caden Budd setting that tempo pace. Cash Adamski coming in for Bud. Patrick Leary in the mix. Peyton Burkell coming in for Leary. Team Gray making a high exchange. Tim Bober. Whoa, Team Yellow misses their exchange. Enzo staying in. He's got to chase down Team Black. Team Black going off the front. Oh, man, that was a big mistake there by Tim Bober. Got caught in traffic. Let's see if Enzo can catch him. Enzo Hincapie on the pedals. 6 to go, 6 to go. Caden Budd's in the race. Enzo Hincapie coming up. We got a lot of traffic. Tim Bober's got to make this exchange. High exchange for Team Yellow. Tim Bober's got to get second place in this sprint. Bober's got to go now. Tim Bober on the pedals. He's trying to chase down Caden Budd. Caden Budd off the front. 4 to go, 4 to go. Team Black leading the race out. Stick Cameron, stick Cameron. Savage, sorry. All the way over, high exchange for Yellow. High exchange for Yellow. Whoa! Tim Bober's got to throw Hincapie in. Hincapie's got to go. He's got to get that second place points. Off the front is Cash Adamski. Final lap, final lap. Enzo Hincapie going to get over the top of Gray and Peyton. And it's going to go Team Black, Team Gray, Team Yellow, Team Blue. It's going to be close to who took that one. Some of that traffic made the missed exchange by the yellow team. A little bit of confusion. Enzo Hincapie having to work hard there, closing down a big gap. And the winners of our Elite Junior 80-lap Madison, Team Black, Caden Budd and Cash Adamski with 29 points. Second place, Team Yellow, Enzo Hincapie and Tim Bober with 27. Team Silver in third, Gray Barnett and Brennan Leary with 13. Team Blue in fourth, Peyton Burkell and Patrick Leary with 6. Team Green in fifth, Jack Dimer and Derek Savage. And Team Red, Joaquin Medin Garzon and Cameron Coleman coming in 6th place. Give it up for those riders. Put your hands together. Remember, K-Dub's food truck is going throughout the end of the night. We still got 2 more races to go on the night. And let's get Team Black up to the line.
Cash Adamski, you're having a good week.
Yeah, I love racing out here. Madison's my favorite thing to do.
And look at this. Nice job out there. How'd it feel?
It felt pretty good. It hurt a little bit there when we missed our exchange because they just had to keep going.
Well, you have to keep going.
Yeah.
So what's the road track? Where are you at here?
This is definitely really fun, and I'd like to do it more.
Well, we'd like you to do it more, too. What a great win by Team Black, Cash Adamski and Gray Barnett.
Caden Budd. Another round of applause, Cash Adamski and Caden Budd.
Caden, yes, sorry, Caden.
All right. Two races left. Chris, you want to come up here?
You can give it to me at the next race.
All right, riders. This is a 40-lap points race. 40-lap points race.
February 14th. Okay, so I can just put how many I went here? Yeah. So whenever I see you next after that. Okay, and how much do I owe you? $5? $5, yeah.
Riders, this is a 40-lap points race. 40-lap points race. Your bell laps are 31, 21, 11, and 1. The points are 5, 3, 2, 1. No double points on the final sprint. If you lap the field, it's plus 10. If you get lapped by the field, it's minus 10. Riders ready?
All right, and they're rolling. 2 more races. We got this race and 1 more. Let's get it together, riders. Get it together.
$4. And then 5. Do you want to check that? Make sure it's the right amount? Yeah, that's right.
All right, riders. Race is underway. Race is underway. All right, riders, you're gonna hear some bells throughout this race. Bell means sprint lap. The rider with the most sprints at the end of the race will be the winner. I'm gonna pass the microphone off.
All right, as they go round and round here, you might wonder why I'm taking over. That's because John Hughes is getting ready for, he's going to race in the points race, the last race of the evening. He feels compelled to since he's the national title holder in the points race. But right now, we've got Eric Buckhead pulling up. And that's Chance out of all right, that's Chance Bockenstead taking off on the front. He's trying to get the first points in this first sprint. They've got a sprint at 31, 21, and 11. So he's pulling up high right now, but he's going to pick up those first place points. In second, it will be Mr. Trump, followed by Rocco Rowland and Eric Buckhav. So this a points race is they get points every sprint, and the winner with the most points is the winner is the person with the most points. Obviously. So if you can get some points early on in the bike race, you could end up winning it even if you blow up later on. So right now, Chance Bockenstead is keeping himself well ahead of the rest of the field. Nobody's really chasing hard. Rocco Rowland right now on the front. Eric Buckhev in second place. Wojtek Linkowski.
I'd never seen a Madison race before. I know those ones look pretty scary, don't they? That's what I said. That's what I said. What's going on? What? So much I know. I know. That's good. So this one you have to do. I heard at 31, 21, and is that when you're gonna bring them up? Yeah, and they're at 24. So I have the 3 laps.
I got that wrong. That wasn't Wojtek. That's Kurt Trump. Now Rocco Rowland pulls up, and that is Brian Blackwell. He's now pulling up to Eric Buckhav. And still out front is Chance Bockenstead out I think out of Iowa.
Which one's your favorite to watch? I don't even know. Yeah? Okay. You understand all the races, right? No.
So there goes. Chris Fisher is kind of in no man's land right now, being chased down by Kurt Trump. So we got a sprint coming up here. Looks like Chance is going to pick up those first place points as he goes up and over Melanie Chu, the only woman out there. Let's give her a round of applause for working it out. Yeah, Melanie Chu, she's a regular out here. But picking up the points is Chance Buckenstedt. So second is going to go to, let's see, it's going to go to Rocco Rulin. Third to Eric Buckhav. Fourth to Kurt Trump. Brian Blackwell, and now Chance Buckenstock has lapped the field. So they can all race together now. But he picked up extra points for that, I do believe. So Buckenstock's got 20, Rocco Rulin's got 5, Kurt Trump has 4, Eric Buckhav has 3. That's what I was talking about. Buckenstock doesn't really have to do a whole lot here on out because he's accumulated 20 points early on, but the rest of the field can still make it happen. Buckenstock going up and over Blackwell, and meanwhile in this group of 3, Kurt Trump, Eric Buckhav, and Rocco Rowland trying to keep away from Chance Buckenstock. All right. So they've got, how many laps, Anthony? Oh, 14 to go. 14 to go in the bike race. 14 to go, riders. Eric Buckhav and Chance Buckenstock getting a little lead on the rest of the field, but here comes Kurt Trump. Rocco Rowland still trying to chase him down. I think Chance was out here for his first track ride this afternoon. Came in from Iowa. So these 3 racers working together. All right, we're going to have that sprint for lap 11. And first place points right now are going to go to Kurt Trump. Unless Chance overtakes him, and it's still going to be, I believe, Kurt Trump, then Chance Buckenstock, Eric Buckhav, and Rocco Rowland. Following this race is the Semi-Pro A points race, and that will be our last event of the night. We'll be back here next week with 2 days of racing for our 6th anniversary. Yeah, we've been here 6 years in downtown Detroit. The big white bubble at the corner of I-75 and Mac. You can't miss us. Well, you can if you're not looking, but we want to thank our sponsors, Mead Lexus of Southfield, Mead Lexus of Lakeside, and Germain Lexus of Ann Arbor, along with the Welland Company out of Savannah. And of course, our generous children's supporters, the Children's Foundation and the Rafa Foundation. All the racing being run under Mad Track Cycling. And we are always proud to say that we are a USA Cycling Center of Excellence. Eric Buckhav trying to get away from Chance. So right now the points are Chance Buckenstock has 23, Kurt Trump has 9, Rocco Rowland 6, Eric Buckhav 5. So it looks like Chance might have a pretty good lock on the win, but they're duking it out for second between Kurt Trump, Rocco Rowland, and Eric Buckhav. Points are 5, 3, 2, 1. Now Chance Buckenstedt moves to the front with 3 to go in the bike race, 3 to go. And they're tired. We managed to wear them out. Let's hear it for these guys. They're working hard out there with 2 to go in the bike race. Chance Buckenside trying to sew it up. Being chased down by Kurt Trump. Chance Buckensad's keeping his head to the bars, going hard for it. And, oh, watch out. Heads up, heads up. Yikes. Chance Buckensop, Kurt Trump, Rocco Rowland, Eric Buckhav. Let's hear it for our semi-pro Bs for completing the points race in tonight's Saturday Night Rumble number 72. And now we're going to get our Dale Hughes. Are you going to give him a flower? Are you going to give him a flower? A rose?
It's like the more you do it, the less of a big deal it feels. Like you still take.
Oh, holy smokes. Oh, they're falling all over the place. I believe everybody's okay. They're getting up. All right, everybody got up. Oh, Chance, are you okay? Hold on, buddy. Brian Adams of the Adams Sports Medicine Team on the job. Thank goodness for Brian Adams and his team. Keeping everybody safe.
And here's his rose, Chris, the winner of that points race. Congratulations. Thank you, sir. Tore up the jersey a little bit. What happened there?
Oh, well, I tried to pull through on the first scratch race, and I ended up pulling through right as he was coming down. But I'm happy I got my redemption. In the third race, it feels really good.
Great. We'll love to see you back a few more times. Get some more training in before you come to race.
I don't know if they do that all the time.
Got one more race tonight.
All right. Now we are going to have our 40 lap points race for our semi-pro A's. So the man to watch out here is the guy in the Stars and Stripes jersey. That's our announcer and national points champion, John Hughes. He won the title this summer at Rock Hill. All right, so out there in the front there, we've got Brian Jankowski. Next up, Michael Hartrick. Right behind him is Doug Durdowski. Yes, okay, I guess that right. Jonathan Blazovic, Justin Colian, John Hughes, Blake Beto, and last but not least, Drew Laird. So they're going to do 40 laps. They'll have 3 sprints as well. And the winner is the guy with the most points.
Riders, this is a 40-lap points race. 40-lap points race. When you come around, if you're all together, we'll have a single bell and get it started. Your bell laps are 31, 21, 11, and 1. Points are 5, 3, 2, 1. 10 points if you lap the field, minus 10 if you get lapped by the field. No double points on the final sprint. Riders ready?
As they get rolling here, we want to give a shout out to all of our officials. Bruce Carlson, our chief referee. Kevin Morrison, our scorekeeper extraordinaire. We've got Lane on the finish line camera. Anthony on the laps. Luke Cavender making sure everything is cool. And now we're going to get this going right away with John Hughes, national champion, pouring it on right at the beginning, trying to show his stuff out here and not letting him get away is Blake Beto. Blake Beto jumps right on that wheel. Hughes also runs the workouts out here on Tuesday and Thursday nights, so they know how the guy rides. And they've started off at a fast pace out there. Remember to shoulder check everybody. And they're pulling off quickly. Whoa, head shoulder check. Remember? So Jankowski and Laird going back and forth at the front, and now John Hughes takes it to the front, settles it down a little bit. leaves it to Blake Beto to pick up the pace or keep it going at the current one. Beto pulls up. Durdowski pulls up. Blazovic pulls up. Everybody's pulling up. Michael Hartrick pulls up, and John Hughes back to the front. They're trying to make Hughes do the most work out there. That's what I'd do. He's wearing that jersey. You make him work the hardest. He pulls up, and Brian Jankowski. Now, Michael Hartrick slipping into the front position. Don't pull up until till you're clear. That's Justin Colian.
Hopefully this year will be better.
Now Drew Laird. I'm not sure what Jankowski is riding side by side to the leaders. He's looking for a hole to drop in, but he's got to drop in fast as Blake Beto gets a little bit of a gap now. So they're on their first sprint. Let's see who's going to win it for this first sprint. The points are out there, 5, 3, 2, 1. Blake Beto out to get him. Blake Beto looking for first, and it's Beto, Jankowski, Blazovic, Hughes. So they taught their teacher a lesson right then. Durdowski now easing the pace up a little bit. Him and Hartrick working it out on the front. Blazovic moves up. Jankowski keeping it steady. And it's Hughes. Back to Blake Beto. So the points are Blake Beto has 5, Brian Jankowski has 3, Johnny Blazovic has 2, John Hughes has 1. But it's still anybody's bike race because we got another sprint at 31, 21, and 11. And 1. So 5 sprints are going to be tough going out here. That's a sprint every 4 sprints. I can't add, sorry. Sorry if I've confused you watching at home or here in the house. Thank you all for coming out. We had a good crowd on our Saturday Night Rumble number 72. Yeah, all you gravel grinders down there. Woohoo! Yeah, come on and grind some boards out here. Johnny Blazovic picking it up, trying to get away from John Hughes. And they've got Anthony, I can't see the laps. 21 to go, 21. John Hughes leading it out. Can he hold him off? Ryan Jankowski coming on strong. John Hughes pounding those pedals, trying to hold him off. Can he do it? And it's going to be a close one at the line, and it's Hughes, Jankowski, Beto, Hartrick, as they overtake Colian and Drew Laird now. So Hughes picks up first place points. That helps. Jankowski adds to his total. So Blake Beto still in the lead with 7. Brian Jankowski with 6. John Hughes with 6. And Jonathan Blazovic with 2. Mike Hartrick with 1. And they've got 17 to go in the bike race. 17 to go. The bar is still open. So is K-Dubs out on the plaza. Great food truck food. Best fries ever. So it's a very tight race at the top. 7 for Beto, 6 for Jankowski, 6 for Hughes. Blazovic's got 2, Hartrick's got 1. And they've got is that 14 to go, Anthony? Okay. I can't see it. 13 to go now. We've got a sprint, a bell at 11. So Blake Beto gets to the drops now. He's out to win it. He's in the lead with 7 points. Right behind him, John Hughes and Brian Jankowski with 6 each. They're going to be hearing the bell right about now. So the sprint is on. John Hughes trying to overtake Blake Beto. Blake Beto trying to hold on to that first place position. Johnny Blazovic coming on strong. Can he get over Hughes? John Hughes trying to dominate. It's Hughes, Blazovic, Hartrick, and Beto, I do believe. Although Doug Durdowski was in there, but I don't think he got the points. So now they've got All right, we're wrapping it up here. That last sprint put John Hughes in the lead with 11 points, followed by Blake Beto, Brian Jankowski with Blake Beto with 7, Jankowski with 6, Blazovic with 5, Hartrick with 3, and Durdowski with 1. Tony, could you move your hands, Anthony? Yes, there we go. Thank you. 5 to go in the bike race. 5 to go. I forgot to mention our cool video team. Joe B and Weston up here. Joe B down in the pit, flipping the cameras. So our lead group is right here. Mike Hartrick, John Hughes, Doug Durdowski, and Johnny Blazovic. We're going to finish the night on the podium. After this race, we're going to get our Madison racers up there, our new young juniors who now are Madison racers. John Hughes putting the pressure on the front. And we got 2 to go in the bike race, 2 to go. And here we go. 1 to go in the bike race. Can John Hughes hold on? He's got 11 points. Here comes Johnny Blazovic out of the field. Can he get up and over Doug Durdowski? John Hughes trying to hold on for the W. And John Hughes racing it to the line, and here comes Johnny Blazovic. Oh, Blazovic, Hughes, Hartrick, and Durdowski. Will that give Blazovic enough points? I don't think so, but I don't know. I'm going to let Kevin Morrison tell me how that worked out. Let's hear it for all of our racers. Nice job out there for them and everybody else that raced tonight. Good racing for our Saturday Night Rumble number 72. And we're going to have 73 on January 27th. But next week, we've got a great 2-day celebration of our 6th anniversary out here at the Lexus Velodrome. We survived the collapse. We survived all kinds of stuff out here, but we're here racing in the heart of Detroit at Mack and I-75. It doesn't get any better than this in bike racing. And the winner of the points race, national champion, John Hughes. All right, John, nice job. Well, he kind of had to win. We'll let his dad interview him. And we're going to head to the podium right after this.
Mr. Hughes, here's your rose. So I was watching, and you still had 2 sprints to go, and it looked like you were in 3rd place. Were you a little concerned at that point?
I mean, Blake and Brian were really putting the hammer down there. So I had to watch out. I wasn't going to go for it early. I knew I just wanted to sit in for the first sprint. And, yeah, I don't know. It was pretty tough, especially coming off a 0 warm-up. My lungs are feeling it right now.
Well, congratulations, Mr. John Walden Hughes, winner of the Semi-Pro A 4-mile points race. And I will say, we just had a brand new grandchild. His name is Axel Hendricks Hughes. Woo! We're going to do the awards of the podium. First for the riders will be all the Madison teams. All the Madison teams. Gather around this area by the bar, please. Thank you. Can we have all our Madison riders in their colors, please, up to the podium area? We just got to get the announcer up here. Here's one of our benefactors. I could try to make him out to give even more money to us.
Good races.
Good races. So what's your favorite race here?
Oh, when your son John won.
The one my son won. That's a good answer.
All right, the announcer's getting dressed again. Tell us about the Madison.
Ask Enzo.
Enzo, did you like that?
Oh, I loved it. It was super fun and super exciting and very fast.
So you learned how to do math on a bike?
I wasn't really doing the math part, just more of the pedaling.
Just the pedaling. Yeah, you got to learn how to calculate so you know where you got to come in the sprint, right? Did you start doing that?
Nah, not yet.
No, not yet. Well, I mean, it's your first race, so we can't expect too much of you. You guys rode great. Here's John Hughes to make the presentations.
All right. For Saturday Night Rumble number 72, our elite junior 80 lap Madison. Coming in 6th place, Team Red, Joaquin Medina Garzon and Cameron Coleman. Cameron's already recovering at home. In 5th place, Team Green, Jack Dymar and Derek Savage. Coming in 4th place with 6 points, Team Blue, Peyton Burkell and Patrick Leary. In 3rd place with 13 points, Team Silver, Gray Barnett and Brendan Leary. In second place with 27 points, Team Yellow, Enzo Hincapie and Tim Bober. And the winners of Saturday Night Rumble number 72 Elite Juniors 80 lap Madison, Team Black, Cash Adamski and Caden Budd, 29 points. And let's get a big round of applause for all of our Elite Junior Madison racers. Half these riders, their first time doing a Madison, out here ripping it up on the boards. And Team Black taking the win. All right. Oh. All right. Now we got the podiums for the young junior points race. Coming in third place with 6 points, Cormac Leary. Also with 6 points, but coming in higher at the finish line, second place, Everett Jankowski. And the winner of our young junior 30-lap points race, Sawyer Killeen with 15 points. Round of applause for these juniors. All right, semi-pro B riders. Coming in third place with 8 points, Rocco Ruland. In second place with 12 points, Kurt Tromp. What it says. No, Rocco, you were third. You're third. And the winner of the semi-pro 40-lap points race with 28 points, Chase Bockenstadt. All right. Another round of applause for our semi-pro 40-lap points race. All right, and our semi-pro A points race. Coming in third place with 6 points, Brian Jankowski. In second place with 10 points, Johnny Blazovic. And the winner of our semi-pro A points race, me,
John Walden Hughes. Congratulations. Good job. Good job racing, everyone. Woo! Thank you all for coming. That's a wrap for Saturday Night Rumble number 72. We hope to see you back here next weekend, Friday and Saturday, 7:30 each night. And then our next Saturday Night Rumble number 73, January 27th. We have a good time out here. If you had a good time, tell your friends. Tell them to come. Thank you. Drive safe.
All right, everybody. Seth says it's last call at the bar. When he says it's last call, he means it. Last call.